Dreamscape presents Strawberries and Crime by Elle Brooke White, narrated by Susan Boyce. Chapter 1. As the last remaining dewdrop elongated and started to slip away from the strawberry that morning, life was beginning to stir on the Finn family farm. A black Phoebe, with its feathered chimney-soot body and starched white shirt belly, made a dapper entrance to all but the flies and other insects that it preys upon. Way up above, a flock of wild parrots announced their arrival with piercing Amazonian shrieks, signaling to the hawks that the competition for today's resources had begun. On a farm, every living thing has a job, and they work together to maintain the equilibrium of the beating heart of the land. The ground beetles keep the snails in check, ladybugs help stem the aphid population, snakes regularly have mice on their dietary menu, and so on. A farm is a bucolic biosphere supported by a coliseum of natural gladiators. And this farm, nestled in the hillside of the Santa Barbara Mountains in the town of Little Acorn, is no exception. "Horse!" Charlotte shouted for her friend from the kitchen. She stuck her head out the door to the back wraparound patio and scanned the area. Her long red curls followed every turn of her head, a stark contrast to her peaches and cream complexion, made slightly less creamy now that she'd spent the past 6 months working mostly out of doors. Since Charlotte Finn inherited her great-uncle Tobias's produce farm and left her big city job behind, her introduction to agrarian life could be best described as a baptism by fire. Thinking back, Charlotte can remember waking up her first morning with a combination of excitement and trepidation to the bright sunshine and crops of ripening fruit planted for all to see on the undulating hills below. But her jubilation for choosing a simpler, pastoral life soon burst like overripe fruit when she made the grisly discovery of a dead body, impaled with a pitchfork, lying among the heirloom tomato vines. With the help of the farm's resident staff, they had followed the investigation trail to its conclusion. But most of the credit for solving the murder had to go to Horse, the farm's little pig, named so because he eats like one. It was Horse and his uncanny way of comprehending the English language that got him rooting out the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?